Hello, I'm Mother Sheryl, and I come to give a true testimony to a awesome woman of God, Coach Andrea Dickinson, for the Diary of a Child Care Boss. I first want to thank God for allowing her to open up her life and place it into a book, a #1 bestseller that I do believe, that where she comes and shares her life stories from her beginning of her business success of starting her childcare business in Little Brunswick, Georgia, as a little girl, the dream that she had, until where God has her presently now being the international coach for the childcare industry. This woman of God opened up her life to share stories that has happened to her in her childcare business, that we as other childcare business owners can know that we are not the only ones that have gone through similar situations, but to know that someone else has gone before us and now can come and give us wisdom and instructions how to not to come against those obstacles, or when they do come into our lives and to our business, how to handle them. So again, I just thank and praise God. Out of all the readings, I have begun to cry from the chapter 1 to the ending of chapter 12, where there was tears of sadness at one point, and then right quickly went into tears of joy, how she was able to open up, and the most of all, that I was able to find myself in many situations where Coach Andrea was expressing. I can definitely say from chapter 10 to chapter 12, I had been in that place just recently of 6 months to a year ago. Those same things, some of those things with parents and staff that I was experiencing myself, and I was like, oh, why? Whoa, why me, Lord? Why am I going through this? But then, and inside of Coach Andrea's book, I was not the only one. And the stories that she's opened up, chapter 10 showed me where I have received the warning signs too. But I thank and praise God I had the wisdom at that time to have the wisdom to step back, to close down a location that was a booming, popping, I would say childcare facility. Out of 3 facilities that God had blessed me to open, that one was a great successful one. But I chose to close that location down because of staffing concerns. And I said, Lord, I'm going to step back so I can have a greater comeback. I am in my comeback season, you all. I want you to know that. But also there, she went down into chapter 11, where we came with the envious parents. Those parents that all they could see was you was receiving their monies. You were requesting that your payments come in on time, and all they could see you was driving around in a nicer car than they were, not knowing the struggles that you had to go to get that vehicle, or to the homes that you was living in. Not knowing that daycare was not your only source, because God allowed me to be blessed with other streams of income, but all my parents were seeing was just daycare. So they assumed all my finances, all my prospering was coming from childcare. Not so. God just opened other doors and opportunities, and I was walking in them. But they didn't see that side, so I had those type of envious parents. Then down to the envious staff that thought they was to receive more than what they was being compensated, whether they deserved it or not.